The King's back! Thank y'all once again for tuning in to the one and only Blake Check. It's the culture commentator King Blake tapping in once again. More content for your head top. Now let's get into it. Alright, man. So today what we're gonna break down is this whole Boston Richey versus 1090 Jake. Did he snitch or did he not snitch? Thing that just won't seem to be put to bed, right? This issue won't be put to bed. So here we have, let me give you the whole background. Boston Richey, popular rapper. 1090 Jake, YouTuber, who specializes in reading. He reads out loud. Like, people are making a big thing, like 1090 Jake is doing something special. Like, he's going online, he's finding this stuff that's public information, and he's reading it out loud and letting y'all know what these people have documented as their statements and what their thoughts was when certain things happen, right? This is what they told police. This is what their statements was to police. So 1090 Jake happened to put Boston Richey on blast in a sense because he read his paperwork. There was rumors going around, Boston Richey snitch. Boston Richey snitch. 1090 Jake did an amazing video, and basically Copeland interview, he look at these things he underlined. Copeland interviewed Foster at the police station. All right, Post Miranda Foster agreed to answer questions. Foster advised that he had stolen the vehicle with 3 other juveniles. He only knew one of the juveniles by name. He advised that he was George. George told Foster that the Honda had the keys side of it. Took the vehicle off Ridge Stroll, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. They drove around until 7 a.m. and parked on Halter Street. Kept the keys in possession for the entire day until he returned it in and picked it up when he was stopped by police. He then picked up Robinson and Forbes, who he advised knew that the car was stolen. Foster said he drove the vehicle the entire time, and Foster advised that Robinson and Forbes knew the vehicle was stolen. And then another part again, due to all parties knowing the vehicle was stolen, after Foster advised that Robinson and Forbes knew the vehicle was stolen, Foster, Forbes, and Robinson, well, pictured below, are charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle. So, this whole thing continues to go back and forth with Boston Richey can't deny that he didn't tell, people got it wrong, people got it mixed up, all of this other stuff. But we see what this is the thing, like, it's documented. We can see it. We like, it's not like somebody's just making this up on them and we can't see it ourselves. Like, it's right there. So Boston Richey, maybe not, he had his boy Kobe pull up, his boy from his hood. He did a Say Cheese interview, and in the Say Cheese interview, he as well is now saying he didn't snitch. So now you got the person who caught the case with him, Kobe, saying, nah, it was a misunderstanding. It wasn't what people thought it was. So this is starting to cause a lot of confusion. And of course, as a journalist, that's not a good look for 1090 Jake. So 1090 Jake definitely has to address this, because now we got homie saying something different. Check it out.
2013, y'all are charged with GTA.
Right.
Police want statements from y'all. Y'all don't talk. You and your other homie don't talk.
Right.
Boston Richey allegedly, he makes a statement.
And like I said again, in that situation, bro, a lot of things were misinterpreted. You know what I'm saying? It's a juvenile case. A lot of shit can't be pulled back and seen. You get what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Like I said, I'd rather speak less on that, because me and bro seen eye to eye on whatever the fuck was said or whatever the case could have been. You feel me? And we got over it. So we don't rock like that where I come from. You feel me? If I felt like he snitched on me personally, you know what I'm saying, it would have been problems for real, you know what I'm saying? So
He said, if I felt like he snitched on me, personally, it would have been a problem. But that's not what we see on the paperwork. This don't make sense. But let's continue. Let's continue.
You feel me? We here. We been. You feel me? We been rocking from the same hood, from just how we. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically, you're saying in so many words, you're not tripping on them. So why is everybody else so invested in it?
I ain't really understand that, but like I said, I know how the outside world look at things. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna have their opinions on that situation or whatever.
Yeah. Did y'all ever have a falling out about the situation? You know, what, 9 years ago?
Nah, it wasn't really even a falling out, because like I said, it was a lot of misinterpreted things. So you feel me? It was, you know, we had to get things figured out, and once we got them figured out, we got through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We had to get things figured out. Sounds funny. Maybe a bag dropped. Maybe a couple little friendly extortion plays was made. I don't know. I ain't in the streets. I ain't a street nigga. I am a streetwise civilian. You know what I mean? I heard 51 say I'm like the fire hydrant. I'm not in the streets, but I'm close enough to it to know what's going on. Right? So that's how I always played the game. Because I ain't never been the type of person that got to burn my hand to know the stove is hot. I seen it happen a few times, and I said, all right, I see what time it is. This ain't the game for me. So, back to this though. You got to ask yourself, at some point, there must have been a misunderstanding for him to say that. So now with him saying that, it contradicts what 1090 Jake was saying in his video about, yeah, Boston Richey definitely snitched. So now, 1090 Jake is a journalist, right? He's a street journalist. He's doing street reporting on YouTube, yes, but it's street journalism because he's making reports about what he's reading in paperwork that's easily available for all to see. So now what you're doing when somebody is a journalist and you say what they're saying is not true is you're attacking their credibility. Now, understandably, 1090 Jake responded to this interview. And he posted the receipts between him and Coley. Coley hits him up. This is 1090 Jake saying that real Boston Richey was a snitch. This is after the interview, after he posted his video about it. Richey's co-defendant was throwing him in the bus. The same dude, Coley, in the DMs. He DMs him, says, yo, he responds, what's up? He said, yeah, I just reaching out. I seen that little shit. Turn my shit up, fam. It's a fact. Every time I go viral, it's for being solid. Just like the last case, fam. 1090 Jake responds, I'm saying, nobody in Tallahassee knew he had got y'all arrested or something? He responds, yeah, to be real, it's a lot that come with that situation. I could break it down if you got a line to hit. Kinda a lot to type, fam. 1090. Nah, I feel you. I just didn't get how people kept it under wraps when he told in 2 cases. 1090 Jake reported on him telling. Coley responds, because they respect money now, not solid shit. But the only good come out of that shit is in real life, those niggas treat me like the celebrity behind cameras in the city. And now motherfuckers can stop trying to make it seem as if a nigga be hating, cause I ain't fuck with him. The facts are, who could sit around a nigga comfortably knowing he told on you? This is Coley texting this to 1090 Jake. Who could sit around a nigga comfortably knowing he told on you? Yo, like, Are y'all, are we, like, what? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? Listen, like I said, I'm not a street nigga. I'm not a street guy. Y'all got it. Streets is y'all's. But this is why a lot of civilians can't fuck with these street shit. And why you gotta make sure the people in your life, loved ones in your life, don't get caught up in that street shit. Cause these niggas don't even follow their own rules. These niggas don't follow their own codes. Sickening. You gonna get up there on camera and say that, but you and this man DMs that you don't even know, confirming that I'ma sit around him comfortably. He told, man, get the back to the picture. On now, he goes on to say, never really brought the situation up publicly because the whole hood knows the situation and shit. So we ain't want the hood looking bad as a whole. I really wear my hood on my back, man. So it was played out as a what's understood don't have to be explained type situation, D. Basically on some, them niggas know what's up. They gonna stay over there and real niggas over here. They kept just ended up popping with the rap shit first. Almost like how family problems don't leave the house, right? Which was understandable. Understandable. Y'all probably got close ties, and that's what's so dirty about the streets. Y'all probably got close ties and still homies that you love dearly, still rocking with him, because he got the bag and because he got the clout. And that shit probably hurt your heart to be watching them do that. That's why the first chance you get, you linking up with some stranger from cross town and confessing to him in the DMs. In the DMs, you confess, it goes down in the DMs. That's what Gotti said. You in the DMs pour your heart out. Vindication! Yes! Somebody finally telling these niggas, he snitched on me. But that bag probably came in. The calls from the homies probably came in. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Stall him out, bro. Let him live, bro. Let him live, bro. He putting the city on, bro. He putting all the homies on, bro. We know he ain't shit, my nigga, but once we get the right ones in position. Meanwhile, they popping all the bottles with him, rolling up old bud with him, banging all the baddies with him, hopping out the foreigns with him. That shit probably make you sick. You live in that street code to the teeth. And you looking at this floor ass nigga reaping all the love and the benefit. Behind the scenes, though, what he said? Behind the scenes. Behind the cameras in the city, they treat me like the celebrity behind the cameras. But you get your stupid ass on here in front of the camera and talk about nah. Anytime. 1090 responds, I'll continue. I requested the interrogation videos too, LOL. Just gotta wait a little minute for him. He responds, Coley, yeah, I want to see them too. Never got to see the nigga eyes while telling. Shout outs to you though, fam, for keeping it real. My name Coley the Rich. He's a rich too. Real Boston Richey, Coley the Rich. Boy, oh boy. I guess we gotta wait for them the interrogation video, right? We gotta wait for the interrogation video, cause that's coming. We know that's coming now. Why he gonna get up there and do that? Y'all tell me, why would he do that? So then I got into an argument with one of my boys. Not an argument per se, but a debate. I got into a good debate with one of my boys because he feel like 1090J, it ain't 1090J business to be telling their business about Boston Richey snitching. And now I'm flabbergasted, right? Because it's like, yo, once it's public record, how you gonna say that we the public supposed to turn a blind eye to it? How you gonna say that it's not our business? That's our state taxes. That's our money. Our tax money going into these investigations, the salaries for these officers, the overtime. We vote for these judges. You take your black ass up there and you want to sit there and tell the detectives everything? They gonna document it. That's part of the process. This was a documented process. They taking somebody's freedom away. We need to document this process. So it ain't like 1090 Jake out here making shit up on niggas. He ain't up here creating rumors. He ain't just hating on people. Talk about, oh, people like this nigga too much. Now I'm gonna say he a snitch. It's there. Go on the website. Go on Pacer. Pull it up. It's for all he do. That's why I said in the beginning, he gets paid to read out loud. And y'all sitting up here trying to debate back and forth and play with our common senses like we can't read the goddamn shit for ourselves. Tell me that it's Photoshop at least. At least tell me it's Photoshop, so I can say, alright, this ain't real paperwork, y'all. They tripping. But don't tell me what I just read ain't what I read. And it's not our business. It ain't our business. But he went, and I shouldn't know, and I wouldn't know, and I couldn't know unless he took his stupid ass in that precinct, sat there in that interrogation room, watched them hit record. This is a recorded conversation. I just want to let you know right now. We seen first 48. I can't do both at the same time. I can't cover my eyes and cover my ears at the same time. I can't. So it's our fault that he went and publicly. It's 1090J fault that he went and publicly. This guy, Boston Richey, publicly documented their crimes. Somebody went and told somebody, yo, this shit is documented. And it built up. And it got to 1090 Jake's attention. And he did a video on it. But we supposed to all just mind our business. How we know this person ain't benefiting from it? How we know? We don't. And if he is making a bag off of it, more power to you. You sell your soul for whatever the price feels good to you. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Feed your babies. I get it. But don't play on us like our stupidity. Don't play on us like we just stupid. Don't do that. What? Don't do that, Bobby. Don't do that. Why? Don't do that. You tripping. It's public record. It's there for everybody to see. What are we talking about? So they want to sit there and attack 1090 Jake as a journalist. He has integrity. This dude's whole brand is staked upon being able to sit there and tell people what he discovered by reading. Like, that's what his whole brand is based on. So y'all telling him what he just read ain't real, and what he just read ain't true, and that's some bullshit. We could all read the paperwork. He's not doing nothing to nobody but telling people the truth. Most people don't read. And if he wasn't reading this, most people wouldn't know. And that's what they trying to play on. They trying to play on people's intelligence. They trying to play on the fact that they know most of y'all niggas ain't gonna sit there and read through that paperwork. But that white boy 1090 Jake will. Streets is wicked, bro. The streets is wicked. You understand? It's the same way people who gave out PPPs, received them PPPs, they put it up there publicly because it's public record. Don't try to play on our intelligence now that you done publicly documented crimes and we can read it. Street niggas continue taking L's in this century, but I don't know why y'all still doing crime. Y'all love y'all phones too much. Y'all know y'all ain't trying to go to prison. What's wrong with you? You love the gram too much. You gonna tell. 3 days without the gram, you ready to snitch. Stop doing crimes, man. If you gonna do it alone. Because then you can't snitch on nobody and nobody can snitch on you. It's food for thought. King Blake, y'all do the distance. Boston Richey a snitch. Deal with it!